Travis, for anyone who might not be familiar, what exactly is Shop with the Cop program here in Wapello County?
Yep. So Shop with the Cop program is done by the Wapello County Sheriff Reserves. It is our way to be able to give back to the community. We've been doing it for 34 years. 34 years, yeah, a long time. And so the way it happens is people in the community, whether you're a business or an individual, you're able to donate money straight to that program, and that program, we use those funds to be able to help out children within the community that apply for the program.
That's one thing I love is you guys actually give it directly to the kids.
Yes.
There's no middleman, nobody cutting out, no third-party agency. It's you guys and the kids.
Yeah, so any child in Wapello County within the towns that's within here can apply for it. And then Mark Smoot is the one who goes through the applications. And the applications are good right now through, I think, November 21st, about a week before Thanksgiving. Okay. That's when the cutoff date is.
Good to know.
Yep, and then from there, we will have the amount of kids that we need or we have it so we can start placing kids with deputies or officers or other people that's
a lot of planning goes into it.
There's a lot of planning.
Imagine, like
yes.
Tetris. And how long have you personally been involved, and what inspired you to take on the role of the fundraising director?
I've been involved since 2014 when I came on with the Sheriff's Department as a part-time person. I think I may have missed 2 years in this 11 years time span. The role that I'm in, I guess I got the short end of the straw when I drew it, but more likely the guys at the office said, hey, we need someone to be able to come out and do this. And Travis, you do a good job at knowing a lot of people. Would you want to take it on? I said, sure. So this is a great opportunity for me to get back out in the communities, talk to people, meet people, and see if I can gain some funds for the program.
I think you've definitely created some waves and are giving it a bigger name. And I spoke with a client today that I'll be sending you her information because she'd like you to reach out to her as well.
Absolutely. So. Perfect.
And what does a typical Shop with the Cop day look like for the kids and the officers?
Yes. So we'll meet here at the sheriff's office. Sorry, not here.
Not on town radio.
Not here.
Yes.
We'll meet at the sheriff's office.
Should have done the video at the sheriff's office. We want
That's
to
okay. Right. So we meet at the sheriff's office. We assign the student or the child with the officer or deputy or whoever's coming to help us out. We'll leave about 10 o'clock, go out to Walmart, and we'll spend as much time as needed out there. This year, Burger King
So it's not like, come on, Timmy, you got 5 minutes, pick it out. Okay.
No, absolutely not.
Sorry, had to.
No, and it's actually good because a lot of the kids that come with us are 7, 8, and they don't quite know what they want.
Of course not.
And they have a list, and so I think mom and dad or dad or grandparent does a good job at trying to find gifts that's practical for the kid.
Yes.
And then we always want the kids to be able to buy additional for if they have siblings with them or really close parentals, whoever's with them, because it's just fun to be able to give. And all the money that is provided, that's what we use to be able to do that.
I love it.
Once we're done at Walmart, whatever time that is, Burger King has partnered with us again this year, and they have supplied a lunch for both the officer and for the student. And so they get to play. My church, I attend First Church of the Open Bible. They're going to come back again this year, and they're going to wrap gifts for the kids that come in. So if anybody wants to come and help us out, that'd be wonderful, because I know the more hands, the easier it is for that.
And we will have all of his contact info at the end of the video, as well as a link to the website directly to your page.
Yes.
And what kind of kids are selected for the program? How are they chosen?
So that's a great question. Most of the time, the students or the kids that are chosen are the ones who may come from a single family, or they may be, what's the word I want to use? Can't think of the word. Hold on.
Lower
volunteer. Well, yeah. It could be low income, but they may be where they just went through a really hard time, even as a family, and in that, if let's say you know of a family that just mom and dad lost their jobs and they're not going to have much, or house fire or whatever it is, so you could sponsor somebody by simply saying go down to the sheriff's office.
Oh, good to know. So you can sponsor other people. It doesn't have to be the family.
So you could say, hey, Travis, if it was me, for example, right, and you knew that I was in a hard place, you could go down to the sheriff's office. You could fill a form out on my behalf. Maybe I feel too proud,
or I don't
feel.
So good for the people with too much pride.
Yeah, and so you can fill it out for me. Mark would give the people a call and say, hey, looks like you've been selected for one of your kids to be able to have some Christmas this year.
And that's a good phone call to get.
It is a great phone call, and it's very heartwarming. That's the reason why all the reserves love to do this program, because it's the one way that we're able to give back into the community
100%.
in a very positive manner. So
I like it. Can you share a story or a moment that really stuck with you from past events?
yes.
Okay.
So there was one, I'd say probably around 2017 or 18, around that time period, and in the summer there was an operation that multi-jurisdictional deal took place. The child that was, or the children that was inside that incident was the same children I actually was able to take Christmas shopping that year. So they lost one of the parents, unfortunately. So a lot of income. Very trauma. One of the trauma, the money financial situation depleted. They were suggested to come to the program. Their name was put in. And then I remember those children, and I actually got to take those children Christmas shopping. So that was a really, really wonderful experience.
And it's a direct impact.
It is.
A direct,
it
authentic.
Is. I mean, Christmas time, right? It's about joy. It's about giving.
Yep.
It's never about the receiving, but man, if you love to give, and you love seeing the faces, and when those kids, when you take them Christmas shopping, and they think, I can't do this. I can't buy this. Actually, you can. Someone donated enough money that you can buy your own gift and
pick out what they want.
Pick out what they want, and there's some practical things. Not only to take them to the toys and whatever, or older kids, maybe some electronics, right? Mom and dad or guardian may say, hey, can we get just a few clothes? Can we get some things to help with those? Absolutely.
Yep.
So we do a lot of things in that world of it as well. So I mean, there's a lot of background stuff that we use and that we do to make sure that everybody gets an opportunity. Now I will say, because you asked a minute ago, the process in selecting, right? So if a child or a family has used our services in the past and they have went with a deputy or an officer, they won't have that again. Let's say if it's 2 years in a row, let's say, okay, whatever the situation is. But they can still use some of the funds that we use. How that works is this year, Jason Abernathy over at Fairway, he partners with us.
Oh, yes.
And so those kids who are not able to Christmas shop, and we purchase a food basket for those guys, or from those guys. And then I've got a few other partners around the community that, like Pizza Ranch and the movie theater and bowling and potentially Pizza Hut, right? And so they like to donate, or we may have to use some of the money to pay for meals and stuff like that. So we try to put an additional basket together.
So they still get something.
Still get something, absolutely.
Is there, that brings me to a question. So is there, like, if you do it this year, you have to skip a year before you do it again, or how does that?
No, we don't want to turn anybody away if they're really in need. I would say probably
it's just the shop at the cop part.
Yep. So I would say 2 years is probably the max, but when it comes to it, if a family is in need, we want to help them. And that's really where everybody that donates within the community, we try to do our best due diligence and rotating things, because those who go shopping will get more money to be able to spend. 2 years ago we went shopping, kids got $500. Per kid.
Holy moly.
That was able to go shopping, right? Last year, we had a successful year. And so that raised up to $750.
Jeez.
Yeah, so I mean, it really all depends upon the community.
That's the best day of their whole year.
100%.
Yes.
100%.
How does the program build relationships between law enforcement and the community, especially the younger generation? I think it's important we teach kids to respect our law enforcement from a young age, myself.
No, 100% agree. I would be amiss to say that some of the folks that come in may be ones that have been on the other side of the on the law, and kids see that. And so, like, why are you taking my mom? Why are you taking my dad? No, what they don't know what big people do or things like that, right? So they're in the dark on that stuff. And that does bring an unfortunate
stigma.
with them. So this gives us an opportunity to give back into whatever community thing that we can do. And this is our biggest year, our biggest event of the year. I will say that the money that we raise, if it doesn't get all used up, we try to use that with other things within the community throughout the year. So if a fire department says, "Hey, we have a fire. What do you have? Do you have any funds?" Absolutely, we still have funds.
Help out other nonprofit organizations.
Yeah, we want to work as much within our community, whether it's Eldon, Eddyville, Ottumwa, Blakesburg, wherever, to help out kids. That's the whole thing of it.
Perfect. What kind of impact does this have on the deputies who volunteer their time?
It just shows, hey, we're still human. Most of the deputies do this as a part-time. We just take our time and we have this. So every opportunity brings that heartfelt back into the community, back into the individual, because when we go out on duty, most of the time it's always in the negative. We're meeting somebody.
Or you're viewed as
worst.
negative.
Yeah, the worst days. But this says all that stuff's aside.
I would hope that it would teach the kids to understand that law enforcement is there for them and to help them and protect them, despite what they may have seen or heard otherwise.
Right, and we can't battle social media. We can't battle those things.
Not even worth it.
But what we can do is, in our community, in our own circle, we have a great opportunity to make a great impact, and that's what this is all about. Yeah.
And so, to the big important question for everybody listening, how is the program funded each year, and how can people in the community help support it?
Yeah. So the reason I do it now is because we cut out the middle person, which then means that I am kind of trying to create this way to happen. Best way is, if you're a business, contact me. I probably have already contacted you. You can contact the Sheriff's Department. Go on to Wapello County Sheriff Reserve's Facebook page. Private message me there. The other way is, because we've limited the middle person, I don't get to go home to home like what we used to be able to do, right?
Yeah.
So now all that money that we use to pay out people comes back to the kids. That's why I was able to increase the amount.
A lot more.
But that also means that I can't go house to house. That's where you and other people can come in to help me get into the homes of the people. Contact the sheriff's office. Go through the Facebook.
And the Wapello County Sheriff's Department has a link on their page that, again, we'll share at the end of the video.
Yeah, absolutely. Just hit the reserves tab and you'll see down there, there's a form tab on it that if you want to nominate somebody, that's the word I was looking for.
There we go.
You want to nominate somebody, fill it out for them, or print it out, or head down to the sheriff's office, pick one up. We have them right on the counter. You have, if you like to do Venmo, or another one called Cheddar Up.
Cheddar Up.
Yep, both of those you can do. PayPal, same thing with Venmo now, so you can do either way. And you just donate right online and go that direction. I would say that probably the easiest way to do it mathematically is, every year our goal is about $55,000 to $60,000. That seems to be the fair number for what we need to do. If we have 3,000 Wapello County individuals to do $25 each, one time a year, that's $75,000. That goes above and beyond what we need. And businesses can still donate if they want to, or they can also donate to other great organizations within the community too. We're not the only ball game here, so.
True. And now that I have to do this, now that Travis has access to his page, he can respond. I get credit for that.
Yes,
I showed him how to take over the administration of it. Okay, sorry.
Yes.
That was another meeting that wasn't on video, but there was a video involved. Let's see, what does it cost? This might be a misconception, because if people think, what does it cost to sponsor a child for Shop with the Cop? It's kind of miscellaneous. It's whatever you can do.
It is. So it used to be where the organization that we had to hire out to do all that work, we always said $250 was for each kid.
Okay.
So a family may not be able to $250. Businesses probably could in general. I don't put a number on there. If they ask me what we do, I will say last year we did $750 a kid. We had it set for $550, but then we had a couple of donors increase our donations last year, and so that was like perfect. We still have more funds. Let's go ahead and we'll increase it so the kids can do better this year. The fact of the matter is, everything in prices is rising up. So what 500 used to be really good,
is not this year.
It's not the same. So we really try to be diligent, and not every kid spends the money. They have it to
They want
use.
the cash back? I'm joking.
No.
We
don't do that, but we do. We put that back in the bank, in the kitty, and that money rolls over to help any other event that we can try to do throughout the year to help out. Like whether it's, I know we partner with Cardinal.
Perfect.
And we partner with Eddyville Blakesburg proms and doing things like that. So
Oh, yeah.
they're still part of our crew. They're
We
still part
donate
of
to a lot of proms too.
Yeah, and we love doing that. So
Oh,
we
yeah.
want to be a part of whatever we can, wherever the kids are at.
I like it. So our donation's tax deductible, and when people go to contribute, if they print it off, or how does that work? Just in case people have questions.
Yeah, so that's you have to do $250.
Okay,
that's
minimum
minimum
to be tax
deductible. If that's what you want, great, we'll take it. I will send you either via email, I'll write it out for you, scan it, send it to you via email, and you've got it.
Okay.
If you really want it in person,
Yeah.
I can bring it to you, no problem.
Any time of the day, guys. He will bring it to you. 11:45 p.m. on a Saturday. I'm joking.
Maybe Friday night if you're there, right?
Okay.
But if you just want it, that's easy enough to get to you on that part.
I can see businesses using it more because they keep track of like that, and a lot of people may or may not. But
And the rules change though, so I know the law has changed. So what other tax code you figure it out on your end. If you need it, you let me know.
Yep.
I'll get it to you with pretty easy that way. Yeah.
okay. And do local businesses or organizations get involved, or how could they partner with you? I know you already mentioned Burger King. I know we're working on some Pizza Hut ideas. Is there any other way businesses could get involved? Let's say maybe they want to give gift cards but not cash. Maybe they want to give you their space but not, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Is there opportunities for that?
There is. So if you can't give money, let's say you're a business that can't give money, but you can donate material.
Okay.
Let's say you're I don't know if I can say Dollar General, let's just say, okay? And you can give toys, right? Last year we had a company that was able to donate a lot of toys that they got for free, and they couldn't do anything with them, so they contacted me, and they said, what can you do with this? Well, we're gonna make something happen. So we actually at my church decided to open up the bottom of our church, made a Christmas deal. Those students that were not able to go Christmas shopping with the deputy or law enforcement got to come there. So they got the food package, they got all the gift cards, and we had 12 tables lined up of just toys and different things. They could come in and go shopping. So if a business wants to do that, great, get a hold of me and we'll make that happen as well.
Okay, business owners, you heard them. If you've got inventory, not cash, talk to Travis.
Yep.
And when and where will this year's Shop with a Cop event take place?
It's always the first 2 Saturdays in December, all the time. And so we always meet down at the sheriff's office, go to Walmart, go to Burger King, then we take the child home.
Okay.
Pretty simple.
Yep. And how many kids do you expect to serve this year? I know that's a loaded question.
That's a loaded question.
I know. I knew it when I read it too.
If we're averaging out, I'm gonna say 27 to 30 families and probably 140 to 150 kids.
I remember you telling me 149 the other day when we were talking.
Yeah, last year we did.
It was that much.
And that was everybody. So whether they got gift cards or shopping, we service all of them. And so, yeah.
On a good note, we'll be doing a video recap after this year because we'll wait for you to have the pictures that you have, rights to and send it to us. And our lovely Brian, our digital guru, will be making a kind of a recap. So we'll be able to put those stats from this year into that once we get it. So I'll be stalking you for those, but that's not going to surprise you. What is your fundraising goal and how close are you to reaching it this year?
We are not that close, to be honest. So we are about $14,000. My goal is always 60. That just seems to be a good number to make everything happen. 5 weeks out, roughly 6 weeks out, and so this is the time where I try not to email bomb everybody just because it gets hassling after a while. So your partners.
It's okay, just pick up the phone and call them.
Yes, I would love to. I would love to. But I work at a wonderful place right now that doesn't give me that opportunity like I used to.
Yeah.
And so that does it throws a monkey wrench. So the best way I can communicate right now is either Facebook or just with an email.
Yeah.
But if your constituents out there are friends and families, just get a hold of me. Message me on Facebook. Again, Travis Pill. You can just private message me on my own.
Yep.
And I'll make a way to get you to be able to help out. Okay. If you do, go down to the sheriff's office and you say, I want to donate to the Shop with a Cop. There's a box down there. The ladies will, just Friday checkout. Make it Wapello
Leave it blank, any amount.
Right, absolutely. But just write out to Wapello County Sheriff Reserves in the main line, the memo Shop with a Cop. Okay. That way I can take the money and put it into the account of where it needs to be. Yeah. So I have to make sure as the treasurer of the organization, I have to put it where it's 100%. Supposed to be.
Okay. Yeah. And if someone watching this video, well, we just kind of covered that, wants to donate or volunteer. We talked about this earlier, that volunteers are not necessarily needed at this point. It's all donations because you guys have that part covered.
Right. Again, if some people want to volunteer, maybe helping with some of the wrapping, because I organize that on my side with our church, but they may need a few more people to do something. Feel free if you want to donate good wrapping paper. That would
Not
be
the one
great.
your cat got into on the bed.
Yes, right. That's always a positive as well. But again, when people donate, there's always expenses. So we go buy what we need to buy and all that. But those do take away from funds for the kids, but that's okay. I mean, it's still $750 is really good. So hopefully we can hit $750 again this year, or even better, or greater.
We want to help you grow it as big as possible.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you could tell the community one thing about why this program matters, what would it be?
I would say this program matters because this gives an opportunity for law enforcement to interact with everybody within the community to make a positive impact in our community. Every individual that's on the reserves, do it because they won't get paid, and they don't get paid at all. We do this because we want to influence our circle that we're a part of, and we want our circle to be as safe as can be. So this just allows us to be able to do it in a very fun manner.
I like it. What does it mean to you personally to wear that uniform and help make a child's Christmas special?
So I think that'll go back to the same question I just answered. I've loved being a part of something greater than me.
Perfect.
And that's why I volunteer for this. I've got my own family, and I want to make sure that they're as safe as possible. That's my number one God-given ability to do, is make sure that my family's protected. But everybody that I'm a part of within the organization or within my church or just friends and family, God's called me to be a protector. So I'm going to do that.
Answer.
And I want to have fun doing it. So taking kids Christmas shopping.
Oh yeah, I can only imagine seeing the faces.
Yeah, it's great.
As we wrap up, anything else you'd like to say to those watching who might be considering donating or getting involved? Any last comments?
I would say just think about it, and it doesn't take a lot of money. So if you're just living at home and you've got a $20 bill, just donate it, right? And make it simple. Any amount. The more people that do it, the more we're going to be able to raise. And it doesn't take a lot of money to do it. It just takes everybody just to say, yeah, I'll donate 10, I'll donate 20. If you're a business, contact me. We do offer some fun things. If you reach a certain level and go over, we do challenge coins for those businesses. And so we just want to make sure that everybody feels valued when they do it, and you are contributing back into the community.
Into the community you live in.
So, and that's the best thing right there.
I like how you mentioned any increment, because this makes it kind of a grassroots effort when you put it that way. Not to sound political, but everybody putting a little bit here and a little bit there makes the pie fill. Many hands make light work. Perfect. Said it better than makes the pie fill. I don't think that's Brian, you didn't tell me that's not a phrase. There's no filter on that one.